Hi, and welcome back to the Tonebar channel. Okay, today you've tired of hearing me telling you what the Tonebar does. Today I'm gonna read the feedback that I've gotten on eBay. These are independent people that bought one, telling you which guitar they put it in. And I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I'm just going to first off, what is a Tonebar? The logo's right above me. It's a proprietary piece of brass that's engineered to go inside the ball end of the strings and give all the strings the same contact on each side of the pinhole, and you're not wedging your strings in with a 100-year-old pin method chewing up your bridge plate. If you bought an expensive guitar, you're putting strings on her with that old 100-year-old method, you're tearing them to the bottom of the inside of your guitar, whether you can see it or not. Okay, and here's the last model. You can see the outline I drew around the Tonebar with a Tonebar laying on there, colored it in, and those little bitty dots are just really more contact that those pins get, and the little wire hanging off, that's where your pickup, under the saddle pickup, would come out, and the Tonebar does not interfere with that. It only enhances that because it enhances the whole guitar. Okay, let's get to the feedback and not what I said. This is what actual users have said. And this is a whole bunch of paperwork. So here we go. This video may be long and boring, but I got to get this out there. I want to do this. It's kind of a reset. Let's see where we come from. Let's see where we're at. And from this point, we're going to go forward. They're still available on eBay and Reverb. On eBay, I lowered the price $10 free shipping. If you buy 2, I send you 3. However you want to do that. So you buy the first one for $10, and then I'll sell you the next ones for $5 a piece. Okay, and that's as good a deal as you can go get anywhere, because I'm the only one selling them. And how many other inventors with a patent are on here selling their own product? Now, I've been trying to get, I've got the patent in my name. How many other inventors that are on here that are selling something that actually changes things for the better, and it's so cheap and it's so simple? People that I've talked to said, why ain't this in every guitar? Well, these big boys, they don't want to mess with a single product vendor, which is what I have been labeled. Okay, let's get to the feedback. These are actual feedbacks from actual users of this new little invention called the Tonebar. Okay, I've sold a bunch on Reverb, and so far on Reverb I got 36 5-star ratings. On Reverb, they don't go into a lot of mumbo jumbo. You just get a 5-star rating. So I've got 36 5-star ratings on Reverb. Okay, we're gonna go from this, and this guy. Okay, this guy says awesome sound, great service. First shipment was lost, but the seller sent replacement right away. Good. Okay, let's see here. an excellent, better sounding replacement bridge mounting system to replace the very archaic sounding, sucking pin mounting system. Most guitarists can help to notice this better sound and this quite ingenious and simple mounting system. If you have informed delivery, the shipment can be tracked. Great communication from the seller and very fast shipping, and arrived on time. He bought one. Well, that's perfect transaction. Fantastic. Shipped fast. Packed very well. Thank you very much. Great price, fast delivery. Works fine. Great eBay, fast shipping. Great idea, works perfectly, fast shipping, great seller. This item was fine. It made my guitar sound a little brighter. The shipping was incredibly slow. When I sent these out at first, I sent non-machinable, and a lot of them got lost in the mail, and it wasn't my fault. Okay, also, I reached out to the seller with the tracking for 2 weeks, but he didn't have one to be and asked to be patient. It took 2 weeks for it to arrive. Okay, in the beginning, the shipping was a problem, but I've always solved all that. Okay, it's okay. Next one. This little bar was exactly what my old Silvertone needed. Received on time. Good. I haven't tried it yet, but the seller was very responsive, and that's much appreciated. Sounds great. I never received the item, but the seller was quite responsive and gave a refund quickly. He didn't get it, so I gave him his money back. He can't say it didn't work because he didn't get it. All right, this episode is sponsored by an adult tasty beverage. Okay, awesome. Replaced on 2 boutique guitars. Their resonance was only enhanced. Replaced on a 1974 D28. Sounds great. Thanks. So it does make a tonal difference. Works well, although if you break a string, you might be hung up a little longer. Speedy delivery and great concept to reach the ultimate tone. Got what I paid for quickly. Received the item. Very happy with the results. Guitar sounds a lot more open with projected sound. Had a little issues with delivery. Not the seller's fault. He resolved the problem and all is fine. Thank you. Enjoy trying out this new innovative idea. Excellent seller. Fast shipping. My guitar tone was improved. Tonebar arrived today. Very happy. 3rd time's the charm. Okay, the post office finally delivered one. It says ordered. This is early when the orders were getting lost in the mail. Ordered 2 because the first one got lost in the mail, but got the reorder yesterday and can't wait to put it in my guitar. Item arrived safely. Thank you. Item arrived. Great service. Great communication. Great product. Great eBayer. Can't wait to try it. And here's another. And now this is the guy I got this from, and that's why I recommend when you get a tone bar. There's the tone bar. That you don't bend that end up. You take the patent sticker off and slide it on the bent end once you get all of the strings on there, and that way you don't have to bend it back. Okay. One thing I like to say that it wasn't necessarily to bend the second end into a 90-degree to keep the strings on the bar. The side of the tone bar was large enough that there's only a tiny space between the ball ends. So just a small bend will hold the strings. No strings were popped. And in one of Earl's, I don't know why he calls me Earl, in one of Earl's, the video suggests cutting the pins in half and to hold a replacement string by the old method, but I'd rather take it off in the tone bar and put back the maximum effects. Right, you can if you break the tone bar, I've showed you these diagrams here, changes the angle. You know, the angle's right here, it gets bent back, but the tone bar, you move it over and the string has a straighter, smoother string path, and it prevents string breakage. But if you do break a string, you can do several different things. You can just use the tone bar on, if you got like a sharp nut or something, you can use the tone bar on 5 of the top strings, and with the bottom bent down like that, it's out of the way. And then you can use a pin in the bottom string if you're having trouble, and then you can just change it with the tone bar in there and getting the benefits of the other 5 strings. But you will like it better with all the 6 strings hooked to the tone bar, activating the bridge plate and making your top vibrate. Let's see here. Yeah, get maximum. Thank you, easy transaction. Had an issue with shipping. The seller was quick to respond and resolve the issue. Great price. Works and newer tones. Awesome. Cool. Great idea. Perfect seller. Let's see here. Great item. Received fast. Does exactly what he said it would. Great idea. A-okay. This seller just a thought. Oh, he's just talking about getting it in a better package. It's still the price was right. All the best. Great product. Very fast response to all the questions and extremely fair pricing. It says, I imagine it would be quite a bit awkward to install it because it is different than just installing a string. It did not change the voice of my guitar, but did increase the volume and sustain, and that's awesome. Do yourself a favor, try it. Super eBay seller. Simple, wonderful, beautiful. Sounds amazing on my GS Mini, whatever that is. 5 stars. Right on. Why didn't someone think of this before? This enables the acoustic guitar to give it all to me. Good job, brain cell. Okay, shipping was lost. Second tow bar sent, took 9 days. The seller is an honest, and shipping method needs to be upgraded. I have upgraded the shipping methods to tracking. Haven't had one lost with tracking yet. That's amazing how that works. They just want another $3 out of you. Everything was fine, exactly as advertised. Love it, works exactly as described. I only have so many guitars, but bought one for each. Thank you so much. No problem. Great seller, no drama. Sounds great. Spectacular service, super seller. Great communication, that's something different. Very happy with my purchase. Definitely improve the sound. I will not go back to bridge pins. Use them as decor. Thank you for your invention and hard work. Wish you good luck in your work. Make many more guitar players happy. Fast shipping. Okay, that's for something else I bought. The man, okay, this guy here says the man may not be the jewel of YouTube. Oh, dubious distinction, though that may be, but he does not lie. If you ever found bridge pins annoying, trust me when I say I did not miss them, and I do not expect I ever will. This would be a smarter design even if there was no difference in volume and tone, but there most certainly is. I plan to put this in all my acoustics. There should be a 10-star to grade this amazing and simple fix to every acoustic guitar. This little device is not a trick. It will increase the volume and the quality of the sound of any guitar. I wished I could let you hear the sound of my lower small body because it's gorgeous now, glorious now. I'm a luthier and a guitar maker, and I can highly recommend the Tone Bar. Everything he said is true. Okay. Quality item as described, fair price. United States Postal Service sucks. I'll second that. Excellent. Fast shipping works as described. Will save you wear from underneath your bridge to improve tone. A win-win. Exactly as described. Works great. Great improvement in acoustic guitar. Genius. Fast shipping. Arrived quickly as ordered. Very excited to try this. Ain't put it in there yet. Okay. Works great. Already bought it again. Thank you. A simple concept, shipped and arrived very fast, and it works. I can't say that I hear a humongous, that's another word like gargantuan. You really rarely ever get to say the word humongous in a sentence. Humongous changing the sound, but it at least is as good as the bridge fins. I can even completely comparison before and after and send the video files. Although I don't see myself the trouble of ever shared any possible consumers. Oh well, that's it. It works fine, but it doesn't produce earth-shattering results. Uh, it some guitars it works great on, and apparently he might not have got it in there right, but that's fine. Uh, let's see. It's exactly as described, and I can't wait to hear some recordings to really hear the difference. Came fast, have not used. Good seller, arrived very fast. Thank you. Just what I needed. Blessings to the inventor. Arrived quickly. Repeat customer, great item. Waiting for a string change to try it out. Nice to see some innovations to the acoustic string process. It does positively impact the way the guitar sounds. It's not night and day, but definitely noticeable, and can be a bit of a pain the first time you feed the strings inside, especially if you have larger hands, but it's worth the effort. Just make sure the strings don't cross, or you'll be starting all over again. I did just that, but it was purely user error and not the negative on the item. The tone, I got a thumbs up. The tone bar is amazing. It makes my Alvarez AD30 come alive. The tone is louder, more bright, and increased sustain. Natural harmonics are clean and clear. The soundboard really does its job now. It is hard to believe that such a small and simple item can make a big difference. Thank you so much. The seller is a great seller. I have issues with UPS. Once I get my 12-string repaired, I will order one for it too. 12-string, you need two of them. One for the back row, one for the front row. Watch previous videos. I want to also say, watch the previous videos. I got 78 videos on here. I do a different guitar every time. The only common theme is the tone bar. Is either going in one, or I'm just talking about the tone bar. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay. The tone bar works. Putting it into all my acoustics. 10 out of 10 would recommend. This method of changing strings is different in my opinion. I think it is a better setup and works great. Sounds good. The bar came promptly. I received it in the ad. This month I've been too busy and with family to put it in the. I don't know how it sounds. I mean, he got it, but he don't know how it sounds. The tone bar is pure simple genius. Tone bar is smarter than you are. Blazing fast shipping. Looking forward to installing it. I think the issue with replacing one broken string would not affect most players at the hobby level. Certainly wouldn't impact me. If I did break a string, that would mean that they're getting old and all need to be replaced. Amen, brother. If a string breaks, it's because they're old and rusty. Another tasty adult beverage break. Okay, item as described and delivered on time. Very nice. Great product. Fast shipping. Great transaction. Awesome. Okay, sorry, the camera cut off. Okay, here we go. Part two. Arrived quickly was the last one. Great communication. I put a tone bar on 3 of my acoustic guitars. The difference was amazing. Try it for yourself and you will hear the difference. The tone bar is toned wonderful. I installed it in my Morgan, Morgan Monroe, and it instantly sounded better and stays in tune longer. And yes, it is louder, twangier than ever before, worth every penny. Cool idea, just installing one now. Stay tuned. As described. They got them, they didn't install them yet. The item, I stumbled across this video in one of his YouTube videos, worth the $10, so give it a try. The best ideas tend to be the simplest ones, and the physics of wave propagation works. The acoustic guitar is nothing but a passive amplifier anyway. If you play, you should definitely support this brilliant entrepreneur. Thanks. In the last line of the patent, it says it produces acoustically amplified tones. That's what the patent says. Thanks. I really like your product. I can hear the difference for sure. Let's see. Good product. Received the tone bar yesterday. Considering leaving it in the package and pristine as a collector's item and buying another for my old guitar. So smooth, softer, nice feel and sound, warm texture. That he's trying to describe the sounds of his guitar. Excellent, well packed. I highly recommend it as described. I first saw this acoustic on YouTube, so I decided to give it a shot, as clearly seemed to improve the improve the demo guitar sound. The tone bar requires no pins to insert in the peg holes. Haven't installed it yet, but I can see it works in a PRS, which was very odd plastic pins. The only pins are the negative about the A60. Why PRS? What they use those big pins? The product sounds great, and I have to order through eBay, as the company did not suggest where to buy. They shipped UPS ground. Saw it demonstrated, expecting great improvement in overall tone quality. Simple ideas are the best. Good sale, good job. Let's see, goodbye. A great product, easy to install, excellent, well packed, highly recommended. I would buy from the seller again anytime. Great product, works like his YouTube video shows, easy to install, and now I need to get more for other guitars installed on my Yamaha FG 346 string, and it made a noticeable difference in brightness, tone, and sustain. I have had the guitar for over 40 years. I installed the second tone bar on the one course of strings with my Yamaha FG 411, and you really hear the difference. I was able to test the B and E string pairs, and again notice the same difference as in my 6 string. I will reorder soon. I highly recommend a tone bar for any guitar. Great product, fast shipping. I'm still trying out the tone bar. I put it in one of my acoustic guitars. Don't pick up. It definitely changes the tone. The guitar went from lots of treble to a more woody tone, and I think the bracing patterns affect some of the tones too. Great YouTube video. Great product. Great seller. Nice person who deserves his success. Yes, thank you. I need my success. Okay. Awesome device. I have installed 4 of them so far in my Yamaha FG guitars, and they sound awesome. I was able to resurrect a 50-year-old one with several cracked bridges. With one of them plays sounds wonderful now. Thank you. Great product, fast service, a real pro. Strings held firmly in place. Awesome seller and an invention. Thanks. Amazing product. Such simple, elegant design. I can't believe this hasn't been tried before. Love the resonance and harmonics and that now ring out that didn't before with just pegs. Beautiful. Excellent, simple, but very effective. As described, fast delivery. The Tonebar makes sense, and it does improve the sound of your acoustic. Take the time, install it per instructions, and hear for yourself. Well done. I was skeptical about this device, so gave it a try, and I've got to say that it really made a difference. I have an old Seagull S6 Plus cedar top that was never as bright sounding as I would have liked, so I put one on it first. The difference was obviously right away. The guitar now sounds brighter and louder. Great invention. I installed the Tonebar on my Martin JM Jumbo mahogany body and recorded the sound before and after the installation. The sound difference is such a huge improvement. I'm surprised as how much difference it makes. I ordered 2 sets and am putting one in my D1228 tomorrow. I can't wait to hear the difference it makes in that guitar. Great addition to my guitar. Thank you. Great product. Now I need to order more. As described, I installed on my GS Mini, which I like the sound of, but after installing the Tonebar, it sounds awesome. For $10, it's an inexpensive experiment, and I think it does transfer more energy to the top. But I didn't have a measuring device. I needed an inexpensive parlor. I installed on an inexpensive parlor guitar, and it seemed to make the laminated top more lively. We'll install one on my Martin and see how that sounds. But overall, I think it does what it's supposed to do. Thanks, great seller, perfect. A must-have for your acoustic guitar with pins. It's an accessory that must be bought. It really gives the acoustic a nice tone. It resonates throughout the whole guitar. I just bought 2 for my son. Looking forward, great experience, a very unique guitar. Oh, that was something else. Here we go. Received as described. Let's see here. Those are other things. Okay. Now, that's one section. Let's go to the next section. Thanks. Amazing product, simple design, elegant design. Can't believe this hasn't been tried before. Lots of resonance and harmonics. Okay, beautiful. So I already did that one. Need to order more. Fast shipping. Great shipping. Those were some I already went over. Perfect as advertised. Looking forward. Buying experience. Sounds nice. Glad I finally got one. I passed on this in the 90s, but it's definitely, that was a different thing. Okay, here we go. I like the device. It works. Thanks for, works good. I have to get used to the look with no pins. As advertised, fast shipping. Awesome product, very innovative, great seller. Thanks for the extra Tonebar. Highly recommended. If you buy a bunch of them, I usually throw another 1 or 2 in. You know, just helps pay for your shipping. And I'm telling you, I used to send a personal letter with each one I sent out. When I told the first 500 I sent out, I said I'm gonna send you 2. Well, I didn't tell them that, but I sent them a little letter and says, once you put this in your guitar and you hear the difference, you're gonna want this in all your guitars, or you're gonna want your friends to hear it. So here's an extra one to do that. And that's where I got a lot of repeat customers from. Let's see. Great product. The second Tonebar was included. Certainly worth a try. Terrific. Hope to deal with him again. Okay, let's see here. Now we're into these old black and white ones. Okay, excellent communication, genius seller. I can't wait to try these. Thank you. I love this device. It works. Thanks for. Okay, that was something else. It works good. I have to get used to the look with no pins. Okay, I did that one. Let's see. An excellent, let's see, fast shipping, uh, lost in the mail, seller sent a replacement right away. An excellent, better sounding replacement bridge system to replace those old archaic. So, all right, I read that one a while ago. He likes it. Sounds great. Awesome. Wonderful tone. It isn't a placebic. It's the real deal. Thank you. As described, love the Tonebar. Better than the pins. This is my second Tonebar purchase for my other acoustics. I love the sound and easy install. Have them on my Martin D16 and Ibanez V300s. Thanks. Triple A's. As described, relatively easy to install, and the tone quality and surprisingly better brighting sounding strings and longer sustain. Great device will enhance your tone as described. Great little system, sounds great. Eliminate the pins, triple A's. Awesome sound, great service. Seems like a good product. Thanks again, my third Tonebar, much better than pins, and sound quality is awesome. Install the love results exactly as described. Fits and works perfect. No issues whatsoever. Fantastic product. As described. Awesome seller, nice payment. Excellent, fantastic, works fantastic. Completely changes the sound coming from my guitar. Will purchase again. Item received promptly. Have not yet installed it. Thanks, smooth deal. Love this little invention. I'm going to order 2 more. Excellent shipping. Thanks, good job. Works fine. Great seller. Simpler than I imagined, and a well-made item, as it should be. Good seller. I ordered 4 Tonebars. It seemed legit. And about the contact on the bridge plate, I put one of them on my guitar so far, a 96 D18 Martin, and I was not disappointed. It was easy to use the same strings, but I broke one of the old strings trying. I have one in my 40s and my 50s Gibson LG1s that the ball ends were not where I'd like to see them in the bridge plate. The Tonebar will definitely help the plate last longer. Oh, did I mention they sent me an extra one? Love it. As described, excellent, great transaction. The Tonebar definitely changes the. A second Tonebar purchase. Thank you. Neat invention. This product delivers as promised, will increase the sustained projection in your instruments. They are made of brass, so a great choice. Brass is used for musical instruments because of its durability and malleability and malleable alloy of copper and zinc, which allows for intricate designs and shapes that can produce rich sounds. Additionally, brass has good resonance, resistance to corrosion, and is aesthetically pleasing, making it a popular choice for guitar parts too. Better string to string balance, note to note separation, just killer. As described, we'll try it when I restring. Works as described, awesome, easy to deal with, great product. Did what it was supposed to do very well. Installation was quick and easy. Great idea. Great item. Improved the sound of your guitar. Arrived quickly and made a difference in tone and loudness. Third time ordering Tonebars. Great experiences with them. Great product. I'll be getting more. Great person to deal with. Definitely made a difference in my old Gibson so much I ordered another one for my Martin. Simple and effective. My second time ordering. First order was everything I'd hoped it was. I ordered more both times. Everything was as prompt, relaying, and the ship the same day. I was sold on the Tonebar the first time I saw the video. I've emailed Tonebar several times and always swift replies. In the process of installing the Tonebars on my 12 strings, and the inventor was kind enough to send me a couple of extra ones. The brass of the Tonebar is more pliable than expected, which is nice to bend it to the proper angle. The difference in volume was immediately noticed, and compared to other acoustic guitar, acoustic on my other acoustics, really projects. I'd recommend going to a lower gauge like 53 to 11s for me, because the tension it does create a more pronounced belly in the top. Well, it's getting more contact, so it's pulling up. But still, it's an excellent change in the sound. Thank you. And quick response. No. All right. Well, that's everybody that's got a Tonebar has not left feedback, and I didn't skip over any negative feedback. The other stuff was stuff that see how long this thing goes. Okay, so that's the feedback. That's not me saying this. This is what people that actually put it in their guitar are saying about this. Now, I was gonna these two videos. I'm gonna put these two videos together, and this is 17 minutes. The other one was 16 minutes long. So now the next thing we're going to do, the next video, I'm going to do the Tonebar roll call. I have every Tonebar you get has a serial number on it and numerical sequence. So I have a log of probably the first. Let me see here. This is a log book of probably the first 400 users, and I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'm going to go through the first ones here, because there's some the first couple of pages. I'm going to do like the first 50. And then I'm going to skip around. All right, so the next is coming, the roll call. Thanks for watching. Get yourself a Tonebar. It will improve the sound of your guitar. Get off the fence, and don't let me down. Don't let me down. Get one. If you don't want to see me doing these talking videos, then I suggest that you order some Tonebar, so I'm busy filling orders instead of sitting here twiddling my thumbs and having to make these videos of what all the positive feedback I'm getting. This thing works. Get one. You're doing yourself a disfavor if you don't try it, because once you try it, you won't. I will never ever get back together with bridge pins. Never ever. I will not have a guitar without a Tonebar in it. It makes the guitar sound as good as it's going to sound. That's just the way it is. It's simple, effective. It's lighter than pins. It's going to give you longer string life. You're not going to break strings. All the positive aspects of it I can't emphasize enough. So get one today and take care of those that you love. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the roll call next time.